welcome back to Movies TV Mad, and this is Movies TV Mad Live. Wow, welcome back to yet another live. So please smash the like button. Thank you for coming into this. Very much appreciated, by the way. Check out the poll. What would you go to see a R-rated action movie starring Stephen Amell? We've had 3 votes. Yes, 67%. No, 33%. I would be running to the cinema. I love Stephen Amell as Green Arrow. His first 2 seasons are wonderful, but he was always great as the character. As Grant Gustin is as the Flash, even though even Arrow kind of went downhill a little bit, but they were great castings as the character. Stephen, very passionate, by the way. When Ezra Miller was cast as the Flash, he came out publicly and said that Grant should have been casted. Very faithful to his friend, and I always really did appreciate him for that. And so I would absolutely love an R-rated Arrow movie in cinemas. He said he'd love to come back and he'd love to do a really bloody dark version of Arrow. And I'd love to see it. I really would. So come into the chat, say hi. How are you feeling today? And it's official. We are finally Warner Brothers Discovery. And do you know what I like about this new name? Warner Media took out the brothers out the name. And Zaslav and Discovery have put brothers, Warner Brothers, back in the name. That's respectful because you should check out the history of Warner Brothers and how it all started. They really were great guys and an amazing history. Leroy Kong, hello guys, we need more Stephen Amell Arrow for sure. I love Stephen Amell, got lots of time for Stephen. Very passionate guy. He's doing a wrestling drama right now. I haven't seen it. It's called Heels. But yes, I would absolutely love to see an Arrow movie with him in it. Who knows what the future holds? I suspect that Greg Berlanti will be put in charge of a DC Studios. Just a little feeling I'm getting. Oh, Jeff Hill, haven't spoken to you for ages. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? You see, I remember you all. I remember you all. Isn't that good? So as the Ezra Miller saga goes on and on, it's very sad. And I did make this point on Twitter. It's interesting that even on Justice League, he didn't misbehave. All the other actors had issues, but he was very professional on the set of Justice League. No problems with Zack either. I think we need to start questioning Andy Muschietti and his production of The Flash. Leroy Kong, I really hope that Zaslav fixed things at DC. So do I. Some big announcements to come on Monday, Leroy. So look out for that. Monday will be the first day of Zaslav's and Discovery's reign. And I do expect some huge announcements. Welcome to my very, very little channel where we love to talk about DC and entertainment. So you don't have to talk about DC. You can talk about your favorite TV show. You can talk about your favorite movies. And please let me know. Rank your favorite comic book movies in order of what you love. Don't bash anything else. Just tell me what you like. I mean, the fact that they made Ezra Miller do Fantastic Beasts and The Flash back to back isn't good at all. That's hard work. That's not fair. Leroy Kong, I think that WB should still keep Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. I'd like them to keep them. I don't know what Ben wants to do, Leroy, to be honest with you. Ben keeps on changing what he says. He said he wasn't Batman, then he did The Flash. So, I don't know. I really don't know where we go from here. And, you know, there's a lot of things to sort out. Because us, the fans, the consumer, don't know what the hell's going on. And I'm sure Discovery and Zaslav are asking Toby and everyone at WB Pictures the same questions that we've been asking. Is there a future for the DCEU? Where do we go from here? What's going on with Batgirl? When will that be released now the Flash has been delayed? These are questions, of course, that have to be answered because they can't keep on hiding from these questions. Marcus Walker, I imagine Zaslav entering WB on Monday will be like that Donald Glover gif of him walking in with pizza, seeing the apartment on fire and everything going to shit. Yeah, definitely, Marcus. Leroy Kong, my best movie, Zack Snyder's Justice League. We need more. Well, Zack's going to be busy. He'll be shooting Rebel Moon, 2 Rebel Moon movies back to back. He won't be finished till November. Even if it was greenlit, he wouldn't be able to start work on anything till the fall, at least the fall, I think, of 2023. But we will see. David Ayer gave a thumbs up to Zaslav and Discovery taking over. And by the way, it's not the same account. The Warner Brothers Discovery account isn't the old account. So you will need to follow that again if you're interested in what they've got to say. Red Panda, hi Mick, hi Red. Going to rank my favourite comic book movies. Do it. Do it. Your opinions matter. Let's rank them. I've done my rankings before. It's your turn now. Please smash the like button. Leroy Kong, we need the haircut. I'm fascinated by the haircut. I think it's a very different situation to the Snyder Cut, though. It'll be interesting to see what that movie is. All those rock songs, all those songs are not in his movie. It's all composed music, so I never like all that. I've been watching some DCEU trailers and I noticed they put a lot of songs on their trailers. Marcus Walker, Carrie Elwes is also really excited. He's in Rebel Moon. Yes, he is. Rebel Moon has got a great cast. Zach has amassed some great talent. This is the biggest couple of movies that Netflix have ever greenlit. This is huge. This is very ambitious, and Zach's done very well getting them to let him do it. This is his Star Wars. It was a pitch for Star Wars, a rejected pitch. So it'd be very interesting what it's all about. Leroy Kong, Rebel Moon will be great. Looking forward to it. Let's see what Zach's got for us. Welcome to Movies TV Mad Live. If you've just turned up, please smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, please make sure you still are subscribed. It's Saturday night, so we get a bit quiet on here on a Saturday night. I don't know why. It's weird. I think there's a lot of Saturday people working Saturdays. Gone are the days when people get Saturdays and Sundays off. Hashling, me, my best CBN movie is all Batman movies, awesome. But you'll have to tell me which one's your favourite, though. Come on. You can't sit on the fence, Hashling me. We have 6 people in the chat right now. 7 now. A live show cannot be great without people commenting. So if you come in, pluck up the courage to come and say hi. I won't bite, unless you want me to. Leroy Kong, best picture in history, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Best director in history, Zack Snyder. Hashling, me. Sorry, Mike, I can't. I just can't. Oh, come on. John, hey, Mick, good evening to you, John. How's it going this evening? Sonic the Hedgehog 2, doing really well. I've pre-ordered a double pack of the first one and the second one in 4K. So I'll get that when the second one's available. Very excited about that. I have seen the first one. I've got it digitally, but I never bought the physical copy. But considering now we're getting an expanded franchise, I want to collect all the movies, like I have with the MCU and the DCEU. And James Bond, I've got all the Bond movies. I've got all the Star Wars movies. Red Panda 1, The Dark Knight 2, Spider-Man 3. Wow. Logan 4, The Dark Knight Rises 5, Guardians of the Galaxy 6, The Snyder Cut 7, Winter Soldier 8, Wonder Woman 9, Avengers 10, Batman Returns. Interesting choice. Very different choice, but it's cool. Smash the like, everyone. Carl Williams, hey, just came in. I think Green Arrow is a light, fun guy, but that is just my personal opinion. Well, in the comics, he is light. But obviously, the Arrow TV show was darker than the comic books, and I'm okay with that. I don't need everything to be copy and pasted, and I don't need everything to be light and fun. And if Stephen wants to come in and do that, I'd be very, very happy about that. So check out my poll. Would you go to see an R-rated Arrow movie starring Stephen Amell? Yes. 80% no, 20%, 10 votes. Leroy Kong, I have all 11 DCEU movies and all 27 MCU movies on my hard drive and many more movies. Well, I actually snapped my physical copy of Justice League. Actually, me. Would you like to see Tyler being a DCEU Superman? Yes. Somehow. I would probably put the DCEU to one side and I'd transfer Arrowverse into a cinematic universe. That's what I do. It's an easy way of doing it. It's popular. It's shared. It's a shared universe. They've done so many great things. I know it has issues. I know people don't like it. But I think something really exciting could be done with that. That's the way I'd be doing that. Tyler is a great Superman, and Superman and Lois is one of my favorite adaptations of Superman ever. It is so good. And too many people are sleeping on it. Too many people, as far as I'm concerned. Really, I didn't think it was going to be good. I thought it was going to be utter crap, but it's amazing. Marcus Walker, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Spider-Man 2, Logan, The Batman, No Way Home, Spider-Man 89, Batman 89 even, Infinity War, Deadpool, Endgame, BVS, Spider-Man, Batman Returns, Blade, and Doctor Strange. Yep, I like you put Blade in there because I want to see a few people put the older movies, not just the DCEU and the MCU. Yeah, I've done my rankings before, but my rankings change. Eight of you in the chat and only 3 likes. This is very, very disappointing. What have I done to deserve this? Yeah, not a bad list there, Marcus. I'm liking all the lists, all the rankings so far. Very good. Great to see people's perspectives. There are no wrong rankings. There are no wrong opinions. We all come from our own point of view. And from our own perspectives, we are right. But we are never universally right. And it's important to understand that. Thank you for my 4th like. That's very nice of you. Just to let you know, the more likes I get, the more I get seen on the algorithm. If I don't get any likes, oh, someone took their like away. That's not very nice, is it? Anyway, yeah, the more likes I get, the more I get seen on the algorithm. So if you don't want me to be seen on the algorithm, then I assume that's why you're not liking the video. And that's fair enough. Nobody has to like anything. Is there anything going on in the movie world you're excited about? Are there any prospective future movies you're excited about? What's your most anticipated movie of this year? What will you be going to see? What are you hoping for from that movie? What television are you watching at the moment? What TV shows are you watching? Oh, John, 1 Civil War, 2 Batman 89, 3 Spider-Man No Way Home, 4 Superman 2, 5 Suicide Squad, 6 The Suicide Squad, 6 Ghost Rider, 7 Daredevil, 8 Spider-Man, 9 Man of Steel, 10 Wonder Woman 2017. A very interesting choice. Yeah, cool. Wow. That's a very interesting list, John. Thanks for that. Very interesting to see people's perspectives and what they like the best. Hashing me. Hey, Mike, have you seen Morbius? Your thoughts? I haven't seen Morbius yet. Leroy Kong, with all due respect, Henry Cavill is today's best live-action Superman. We need more of him. I'd love to see more of him, but it's a complicated situation. Let's see if it can be unraveled. The problem is, Leroy, he's not making films. He's not making Superman films for some reason. So we need a Superman. A DC live-action franchise needs Superman, whoever it is. It's about the character to me, not the actor playing him. Of course, I'd like to see Henry do more. Get in the chat. You can talk about anything in the entertainment. How do you feel about Will Smith being banned from the Academy Awards for 10 years, but can still be nominated and win Oscars? Basically, it's a non-punishment. I like the way he said he respects the decision. Yeah, I bet you do. I mean, I like Will Smith. I love his movies. He went and ended up with a bad woman, I'm afraid. Leroy Kong, Morbius is a great movie. It's good that somebody likes it. Oh, well, Grace Randolph likes it. John, have you watched the Picard series? I started watching it, then I got a bit busy and distracted. I liked it. It was okay. Leroy Kong, Will Smith's career is over? Not necessarily. You're never over in Hollywood. Robert Downey Jr.'s career wasn't over. He'll have to take some time out, but he'll be back. They're always back. Even Kevin Spacey will be back. Leroy Kong, Picard is a great series. Abraham Herrera, Mel Gibson made a massive comeback. Exactly. And look at what he was doing. Credit to Jodie Foster for backing him as well. I mean, Mel Gibson isn't just a great actor. He's one of the finest directors to whoever lived. I mean, some of his movies are some of my favorite movies. The Passion of the Christ, great movie. Braveheart, great movie. The Man Without a Face, great movie. Apocalypto, great movie. Mel Gibson is a genius of a director. Marcus Walker, I don't get how the Will Smith ban works, to be honest. So he can win but can't attend the ceremony. I guess Jada will have to accept it on his behalf. Exactly. It's a non-punishment, as I say. And it's hilarious. I think it's, look, unless the Oscars change, the ratings will continue to bail. The only way, it needs fundamental change. It should be the fans who vote for every segment. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people will say, no, you can't do that. I think you can, and I think you should. The cheer moment was very successful. And it's not like, I mean, because mainstream audiences are never going to support the Oscars. Abraham Herrera, don't forget Hacksaw Ridge with Andrew Garfield. Yes, as I say, the man's a genius. John, they are bringing back the full Next Generation cast for Picard Season 3. You know why, John, don't you? Because of the ratings being so bad. I mean, it's kind of difficult to watch Patrick. He's very old. He's very weak. You can tell what he finds it difficult. So I don't know if they maybe should have just left it alone. But, of course, this is Hollywood. They'll milk everything. I'm really glad that the Kelvin Timeline cast are coming back, although controversy there, because Paramount announced it and the cast didn't even know they were coming back. They gave them very little notice. And Chris Pine's been very supportive to Star Trek fans, saying it shouldn't have to be like the MCU. Let's please the fans, and if other people come in, that's great. And I totally agree with Chris Pine, a great guy. Yeah, so that's why they're bringing back the whole crew, because they're desperate. I don't think there's any... Personally, if you're going to do something new, do something new. I'm interested in Strange New Worlds. That should be interesting. But, yeah. Oh, dear. Leroy Kong, The Contractor with Chris Pine is a great movie. Haven't seen it. Chris Pine's a very good actor. You can tell the nice ones. They're the ones who don't get a lot of movies because they're too nice. Marcus Walker, the Mel Gibson situation was weird. He disappeared for years, returned, made one of the best movies of last decade, Hacksaw Ridge, and was banished once again. Well, he's not banished anymore, and he's actually working on the sequel to A Passion of the Christ, so he's not gone anywhere. And he's directing Lethal Weapon 5 as well. John, did you enjoy Q in Star Trek The New Generation? Yes, I loved Q. He's a great character. Reminds me of the Master in Doctor Who. Marilyn Lockhead. Any updates on CinemaCon 2022 presentations? No update. It's on later this month. That's all I know. So there should be some very interesting things. I'm looking forward, Marilyn, to the Warner Brothers one, and we should be hearing about their future slates and see what they're doing there. So it will be a day where my eyes and ears will be peeled to see what's going on, but I don't know. They don't normally tell you beforehand anyway. I think it's safe to say that Ezra Miller won't be there. Marilyn Lockhead, Warner and Disney presentations I'm most excited about. Yes, obviously they're the ones with all the big IPs, aren't they? I think some of the smaller studios will have some interesting stuff as well, but yeah. Hopefully they've got some surprises for us, but to be honest with you, Marilyn, they're going to save their stuff for their own stuff like DC Fandom and, of course, Star Wars Celebration and things like that. So I'm not expecting huge announcements, to be honest. Abraham Herrera, I hope Ezra is inside some sort of facility right now getting help. He may be. Who knows what's going on there? It's shocking situation. Leroy Kong, again, I think a Brandon Routh Superman series should be made. I do. Marilyn Lockhead, Black Adam first trailer. Yes, we definitely need it, Marilyn, because they really should have put one out. They need to start marketing that movie. John, when does Rebel Moon come out? I don't know when it comes out, but he won't complete production till November. Then there'll be post-production VFX. So I don't think it will be out till maybe the back end of 2023. He's making 2 movies back-to-back as well. It's almost like he wants to do them because he wants to do something else. Maybe that's good news for Restore the Snyderverse. Yeah, let's hope they don't move Black Adam again. Marilyn Lockhead, 4/4 trailer this April 11th. Monday, you mean? Well, they really need to release a trailer. I don't know what's going on. Is this the first movie that's not going to get any trailers? That'd be nuts. Maybe they'll release it with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Who knows? They've certainly been burying Thor Love and Thunder. I think it could be the last movie for Thor. Probably Jane will be the main Thor after this movie. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm not getting this whole thing that Doctor Strange isn't the Sorcerer Supreme anymore, or whatever they call it. I mean, how can Wong be the main guy now? It don't make sense. Leroy Khan, I'm hearing Supergirl of the Flash will show up at the season finale of Superman and Lois. Very unlikely. More like Supergirl from the Arrowverse. Abraham Herrera, they are doing with Rebel Moon what they did with Kill Bill 1 story split into, and I think spin-offs are being developed. Yes, definitely. It's a very huge thing. Probably a bit like one of the Army of the Dead spin-offs. Probably Zack won't be kind of hands-on with the spin-offs. Let's see if we get an Army of the Dead sequel. Leroy Kong, Supergirl or The Flash? Sorry. Oh, right, yes. Lots of rumours out there because the showrunner of Superman and Lois was teasing something. And he told us to wait to the season finale. Of course, Superman and Lois already been commissioned for a 3rd season. Very good news. Harry Pothead, we should boycott all Will Smith movies. No. I like Will Smith. I like his movies. He did a dumb thing and he's paying a few consequences for it. But he'll be back. He won't be gone for long. I don't boycott. I don't watch bad things. If I'm not excited about the marketing of something, no, I won't watch it. I won't be going to watch that Everything and Everywhere or whatever it's called because it's all propaganda, I'm afraid. It's all part of their little tactics. Abraham Herrera, but he still has to make Planet of the Dead. So I don't think he'll have time for DC anytime soon. Planet of the Dead. I don't know. Listen, I've explained the situation. He's going to be busy with Rebel Moon. But believe you me, if Zack was allowed to restore the Snyderverse, he'd work on Rebel Moon, get all that done, then he'd start on DC. There is a situation here. Zack wants this. That's what we know. Marcus Walker, I really miss seeing Zack in interviews. We are spoilt. We were spoilt last year. Yeah, he's a great interviewee. John, do you think I'm a Legend 2 is still happening? Now, that's interesting. Maybe not. Harry Pothead, CinemaCon will have big trailer released online later or not. I would assume so. That's how it works, yeah. Yeah, they're not going to keep stuff away. The only stuff you won't see at these conventions is when they show sneak peeks. I'm just not getting overexcited because I'm not sure how many things they're actually going to reveal. But Warner Brothers will be there, so hopefully we get some DC stuff. Crossing my fingers. And it's not too far away, CinemaCon. So all our questions will be answered. Well, not all of them, of course. This is Warner Brothers. Harry Potter, SDCC will happen this year, you think? Yes, it's just it's not as big as it used to be because they're all doing their own things now. Really, DC fandom in a lot of ways has killed San Diego Comic-Con. I'm here, okay, hopefully, but yeah, Zach himself said the sequel to Army is going to be called Planet of the Dead, so I assume it's going to be post-apocalyptic for sure. Planet of the Dead. Yeah, that's a good title, isn't it? Let's see what happens. Zach's certainly very busy now, and it's WB's fault for driving him off. Now he's busy, he's successful, and it will be difficult, yeah. And we'll have to wait and see how Zach sees all of this. Harry Potter, so for Love and Thunder release schedule changed from July? I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about that. But anything's possible at the moment. But I haven't heard anything of the sort. It's very curious. Abraham Herrera, who's directing for Love and Thunder? Taiki Waititi? Leroy Kong, I think Superman and Lois ratings will go up more if Henry Cavill and Brandon Routh appears. I mean, it would be amazing if they could do something like that, but very unlikely, Leroy. But if they did something, imagine the season finale, Brandon and Henry turning up and having them all standing there together. People would love it. Love it. And again, talking about Ezra Miller, he came onto the Flash. He cameoed with Grant Gustin, took selfies with Grant Gustin. Grant was very exciting. There were no issues, no problems. Ezra really wanted to do it. So I think you have to look at that production of The Flash. Something went down. Something triggered Ezra. I don't know what it was. Harry Potter, what are your predictions from this year's CinemaCon from Walt Disney? Probably some Pixar announcements for sure. I don't think they'll give away much for Star Wars. They'll leave that to Star Wars Celebration. The MCU, maybe there'll be a couple of things that they're announced. But again, I don't think it's going to be that huge or many reveals. I know that's boring, but it's just how I see it. John, I am looking forward to the new Brad Pitt movie, Bullet Train. Yes, apparently it's very, very good, yes. Brad Pitt still making movies, still relevant today. Got to be in his late 50s now. Maybe he's even in his 60s. No, not his 60s, surely not. He's certainly no spring chicken. Hey, who is? We have 10 viewers. We have 7 likes. How's the poll going? 13 votes. Would you go and see an R-rated Arrow movie starring Stephen Amell? Yes, 69%. No, 31%. Abraham Herrera, maybe he too was carrying this load since Justice League. I think this breakdown was years in the making for Ezra. Well, I don't think it's anything to do with Justice League personally. I mean, respect your opinion, of course. I do think something happened on the Flash production, and I think him doing back-to-back movies, Fantastic Beasts and the Flash, that's probably what set all of this off. But certainly something went down. Abraham Herrera. Oh, to be honest, I'm more excited for Avatar than anything else at this point. Yeah, Avatar is like, okay, but I'll watch it. But yeah, I'm not overly... I mean, fans have been waiting for Avatar for quite a few years, so it is an exciting thing for those people who are obviously into it. I'm just not overly into it. Let's see when we get the trailer for that one. Harry Potter, Disney shows Avatar 2 trailer in Disney Boom. It's certainly going to be a very anticipated trailer. I'm looking forward to Top Gun Maverick as well. I'd love it if that made top dollar, just to upset the apple cart a little bit. Harry Potter, I mean, CinemaCon 22, maybe. John, do you think Thor will be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3? I expect him to, yeah, for sure. I suppose it depends how they leave. Yeah, I suppose, though, correcting myself, it depends how they leave Thor, Love and Thunder. I do expect the little Guardians cameo in that. Abraham Herrera, James Cameron is a GOAT. Mick, I understand if you don't love Avatar because it's simple story told many times, but the technical side of his movies is very admirable. I like the first movie. It's okay. It's just not something I'm overly obsessed with. Marcus Walker, James can direct 29,000 Avatar sequels, but can't give us True Lives and The Abyss on Blu-ray. Well, that's really down to the studios, my friend. Yeah. Yes, there's a lot of movies and shows that haven't been transferred over to Blu-ray and 4K, which is a shame. A lot of the older shows will never be transferred over to 4K. It would be nice to get them on Blu-ray, but sometimes if they think they're not going to sell enough of them, they don't bother. Harry Potter, December 16th, Shazam 2 in the evening of the Friday, and Avatar 2 in Saturday morning. Cool. Will Shazam Fury of the Gods actually released on that date? I actually think Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom would have had a better chance than Shazam Fury of the Gods against Avatar. Leroy Kong, I'm guessing I'm not talking sense to you, Mick, but you are skipping my comments. I will be off. Take care. I'm not skipping your comments, my friend. I've read all of your comments, so maybe open your ears and pay attention. Abraham Herrera, lol, that's true. True Lies is such a classic and a great example for 90% movies. Everyone, can you just confirm that I've been reading out Leroy Kong's comments, which I have? I mean, if you want to go, mate, you go. You go, someone else comes in. That's the way it works. John, it took ages for Smallville to come to Blu-ray. Well, I mean, I tried to get the Blu-ray box set, and it's impossible. I tried to get it from America, and they were literally sold out. And I still can't get one officially from Amazon, and I don't want to get it from another seller. So it's still a very difficult thing to get. I think it's insane. No, I read all your comments, Leroy. You're talking nonsense. Utter nonsense, Leroy. Someone's on their time in a month, it looks like. You see, what happened was he got his knickers in a twist because I said that Avatar isn't something that I'm so excited about. So he got all his knickers in a twist, and he accused me of not reading his comments. Abraham Herrera, lol, that's Abraham Herrera, lol, that's true. True Lies is such a classic and a great example of 90% of movies. John, it took ages for Smallville. Abraham Herrera, Shaikh, Matthew DeLonge. Yo, it's been a while since I last watched your video, Zaz. Good evening, Safik, Matthew DeLonge. I can't believe that. He literally accused me of not reading his messages when I. 5 people in the chat. It's Saturday night, so it's a slow night, I'm afraid. Saturdays, it's just weird. It's better than last week, though. Abraham Herrera, he probably already left, Mick. Yeah, I think he already left, my friend. But I did read all his comments. I don't ignore people's comments. For me to miss a comment, it would have to be a very busy night, and it would be by mistake. I would never purposely miss a comment. And as far as I can see, I didn't miss his comments, but weirdo, weird chat, weirdo. Off you go, son. I hope the chemist is still open so you can get yourself some Sannies for your time of the month. Safik Matthew DeLonge, Sunday 3 a.m. here, now in Singapore. Wow, and you're awake at 3 a.m. Can't you sleep? John, did you ever see the movie Ready Player One? I did. If so, what did you think of it? I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. It wasn't what I hoped for. It looked good. It was a good idea. I mean, the only film I could compare it to really is Lawnmower Man and maybe War Games. And I thought those 2 movies were much better. So it was good, but it wasn't. It's certainly not a great Spielberg movie, but it's a good, solid Spielberg movie. But yeah, I don't know if he's going to make any more. Of course, Steven Spielberg was going to make a DC movie. That's another one they bailed on. They must sit there going, oh, let's announce this. Next day, nah, can't be bothered. Should we tell them? Nah. Hopefully this new era is so much more better and professional, especially for the DC announcements. Abraham Herrera, Ready Player One was good, but low in Steven Spielberg's quality. But I agree, but it's a good enough film yet. Also, the news broke yesterday after my live that they're developing an Aqualad movie, origin movie based on a comic. Henrik, and hello everyone. Good evening, Henrik. Sifik Matthew DeLonge, what are your thoughts on the upcoming game Gotham Knights? I'm not really into games, but it sounds exciting, and it sounds like it's something that all the gamers are excited about and the Batman fans, so that's really, really cool. One day, maybe I can get a Superman game. Maybe now we've got proper owners, maybe we can get that to happen. Marcus Walker, Guillermo del Toro not getting to make his Justice League Dark movie is a crime against humanity. Yeah, then they said to J.J. Abrams that he could do a series, and we don't know what's going on there. So I think Matthew DeLonge, yeah, we need a Superman and a Flash game for sure. Maybe they should have one together. That'll save time, won't it? Henrik, I feel your pain, Mickey Ricky. Being an Arsenal supporter is as painful as a Man U fan's away with this scum. Man U and Arsenal need to get back to top four. Sick of the fake clubs. Yes, well, it's all banter with Man United now. I just have switched off from it. It's the end of the season. We'll get a new manager, and hopefully we can sort this club out in the summer. Lots of players need to go. But today's game, another embarrassing episode of the Manchester United banter saga. It's not even pain anymore. It's just, oh, well. And when that happens, it's not good. Abraham Herrera, a GTA type game, but with Superman would be insane. That would be awesome. Let's hope Discovery are now there. Let's hope they're more interested in, maximizing the potential of these DC iconic characters, putting them in games, putting them in TV shows and movies, of course. So fingers crossed. Henrik, yeah, and we still have Arteta. Good defensive buys, but no offensive buys. We don't have a striker. I know he got rid of your best striker, Abraham Herrera, GTA top. No, John, I think Spielberg was the producer for the first Transformers movie. That's right, he was, and everyone was getting excited, even though it was just the producer's credit. He probably funded the movie partially. But the first Transformers movie is very good, and I love it. The Legend CJ, you should do a Discord call so we can all talk like a podcast. That would be fun. Problem is with Discord, it always breaks down. Henrik, but where has the sci-fi movies gone? I rarely see any news on any mid-high budget movies anymore. It's just Morbius. Well, they don't do sci-fi anymore because that's fantasy and escapism, and they want to force our heads in the real world, you see. So that's why there's not much sci-fi fantasy anymore. We don't want to be giving those people any escapism now, do we? Because then how can we virtue signal and talk about politics all the time? I can't stop yawning. Welcome to Movies TV Mad. I'm Mick. Come in, have a chat, smash the like button, check out my poll. Would you go to see an R-rated Arrow movie starring Stephen Amell? Yes, 76%. No, 24%. We have 17 votes on that. Henry, we need escapism, but we need escapism. Maybe I need a new series to watch. Any recommend? Oh, I don't know. Henrik, 80s Rewind at times 90. Welcome back, baby. 80s Rewind at times 90s. Good afternoon, my DC friends. Good afternoon. Abraham Herrera, sci-fi movies are expensive, man, but Zach is making one. And also Quinton was making Star Trek. Not sure if it's happening anymore, though. They're expensive, but they can afford them. John, what are your thoughts on the second Aliens movie? Awesome. Alien and Aliens are brilliant. The rest are a piece of shit. 80s Rewind at times 90. What's up, Henrik? Henrik, 80s Rewind at times 90s. I'm needing a new fantasy series movies and also wanting more good sci-fi movies. The old ones are the best. The Legend CJ, what did you think of Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger? It was all right. It's not one of my favourite Arnie movies, but it's okay. I know it's very, very popular with people. It's not one of my favourites. I prefer Running Man, Total Recall, stuff like that. Basically, Running Man's pretty much Squid Games, isn't it? Abraham Herrera, I watched the first two episodes of Halo on Paramount Plus. They were decent, I think, good enough. Scific, Matthew DeLonge, we need a new TMNT movie based on the latest comics, Last Ronin. I think they are developing something new. Abraham Herrera, Twins is Arnold's funniest movie. Yes, obviously Danny DeVito helps make that an awesome movie. It helps if you can have at least have one actor who can act, and Danny DeVito can certainly act. Twins was a very successful movie. We have 9 viewers. We have 9 likes. Check out the chat. Check out the poll. Smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Abraham Herrera, is it true that Danny DeVito is one of the nicest people in Hollywood? He's a really lovely dude, yeah. And one of the greats. Danny DeVito is one of the greats. I mean, it's very rare for someone like Danny to make it, but it's all talent with Danny DeVito. John, the Batman should come out on streaming soon. Yes, it's going to be on HBO Max. Henrik, is it true that Grace Randolph used to date John Campion? No. Oh dear. Been up since 5. And it's starting to show. Abraham Herrera, Imo, Grace, and Campion. That's such a perfect couple. And now I'm picturing them doing it, which is disgusting. Henry, why do you wake up so early, Mickey Ricky? Well, my eyes open, I can't go back to sleep, and that's it. I'm not much of a sleeper anyway. John, I hope Black Adam is a good movie, so do I. It certainly has got everything in its favour. It's just if they've executed it right. So I think Matthew DeLonge, are you excited for Obi-Wan? Yes and no. Normally I would say yes, because this is a continuation of Revenge of the Sith, a movie that I love. But this is also made by Disney, and I am a bit worried. Always worried. Because they've ruined Star Wars. And I love Star Wars. Henry, what was your dinner today? Pasta. Saturdays, man. Abraham Herrera, I just really hate how they use green screen for the simplest scenes now. Both thing feels real anymore. Nothing feels real anymore. Nope, it doesn't. I think they even use VFX for the skies above the actors. It's so bad. You're right. I do agree with you there. Henrik, what TV shows do you watch now? Me? I watch shows I've already watched. I don't watch new stuff. Of course, I still watch Superman and Lois and things like that. But I like to go back and watch things like 24 and Smallville and Lost and Alias. Life on Mars is a great show. Stephen Moffat's Jekyll miniseries. Abraham Herrera. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Spider-Man No Way Home. Fuck, it's bad. Been a lot of complaints about Spider-Man No Way Home, yes. John, are you planning to watch the new Nick Cage movie? Probably not. Only when it comes out. Or if it's on streaming, I'll watch it. Red Panda, I think we should mention The Crow or Sin City as some of the best comic book movies, even though they are not Marvel or DC. Yes, The Crow is one of the best comic book movies of all time. It is perfection. Why they're going to embarrass themselves and why they've greenlit a remake or a reboot is ridiculous to me. Henrik, movies TV mad. I do same thing, buddy, but I got 10 days off work. Need to complete something. We're spoiled with the entertainment. Dr. Zashi Zaka, Red Panda, absolutely, 100%. Scific, Matthew DeLonge, still waiting for a new Spawn movie. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon, is it? John Blade is also one of the best comic book movies. Yeah, very good. It's a classic. Let's see how the new Blade does over at the MCU. That will be interesting. Abraham Herrera, Spawn is back on Rated R, so it's not happening. So I think, Matthew DeLonge, what are your thoughts on 2021's Mortal Kombat? A very solid, middling movie. Dr. Zashi Zaka, the murder of the century has finally happened. It has. Warner Brothers now is Warner Brothers Discovery. Warner Media took the brothers out of their business name and Discovery put it back in. That's a big statement, a good statement. Dr. Zashi Zaka, now time to restore the Snyderverse. Let's go! Let's go, man. Henrik, what will happen now with the DC? Hang on. Henrik, what will happen now with the DC movies, Mickey Ricky? Your guess is as good as mine. John, did you see the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie? I did. I liked it. Red Panda, what happened with Heath Ledger and Brandon Lee during or after their movies came out? It's absolutely sad and tragic. We lost two legends, I agree. Abraham Herrera, Guillermo del Toro made Blade 2 and the Hellboy movies, and I still want him to direct the DC movie. Nightmare Alley was very good. Marcus Walker, I like Discovery Bros, but to each his own. Right, guys, a couple more minutes and I'm going to sign off because I literally cannot keep my eyes open. It's nothing to do with you. It's all me. I'm just so tired. I wanted to keep here at least for an hour, which I've done. And before we go, let's wrap up the poll. Would you go and see an R-rated Arrow movie starring Stephen Amell? Yes, 68%. No, 32%. You meanies. Well, everyone, this has been Movies TV Mad. I'm Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wife, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss this beautiful perfection. And hopefully after a good night's sleep, I'll be back tomorrow with a 10-minute edition of the DCEU Daily. And back tomorrow evening, wide awake, bushy-tailed, for Movies TV Mad Live. John, see you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for the support. Sorry I wasn't more lively. I'm just absolutely knackered. Henrik, bye-bye, Papa Mickey. Good night, Henrik. Good night, everyone. Keep your eyes on the channel. There'll be a brand new video tomorrow. We'll be back live tomorrow night. As usual, I'm afraid I'm out of sauce tonight, but I'll be back to normal tomorrow. Until then, goodbye. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming in. Saturdays are so dead on here. A bit more lively than they were this time last week, which was a thing, but I will see you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye. Keep cool.